Good morning, my little kids. How are you? Hope you all are fine. So, have you all revised what we learned last class? Yes, what did we learn last class? Can anybody of you say? Yes, we learned about common noun and proper noun. Yes, so I hope you all understood. Yes, did you understand? Okay. So, I'll just give you a quick revision of what is common noun and what is proper noun. What I had told you, proper noun, it is the name of a person, place, thing or an animal. And common noun is what? Yes, the things what we find in common, and it will be a common name. Okay. So that was common noun and proper noun. So hope you all have understood that. So today we are going to learn about the next two different kinds of nouns. That is, today we are going to learn about collective noun and abstract noun. Okay, what? Collective noun and abstract noun. So first I will discuss about the collective noun. What is the meaning of collect? I didn't say about the noun. I am just asking you, what is the meaning of collect? Yes, what? It is a collection, or we are collecting something. That is a group, we can say, for example. So here also it is the same meaning. That is, it is a group or collection of things taken together. Okay, the name given to a group or collection of things of same kind, but if you are taking a grapes, means a group, a collection of grapes. Okay, if you are telling any animal, like for example, if you are taking about birds, there also it will be a collection of the same birds or the same thing or the same person, like that, not different, it should be the same kind. That is called collective noun. I will show you some examples. Okay, just look on the board. A herd of buffaloes. A herd of buffaloes. That means it is a group or it's a collection of what? This animal, that is buffaloes. A herd of buffaloes. Now next is what? A flock of geese. The geese is a bird. A flock of geese. So it is a collection of birds. Flock. Then what? A school of fish. Don't think it is the school. What we are coming and learning, it is when the fishes are moving in group, we call it a school of fish. Then a crowd of people. When 4 or 5 people are standing together, we say crowd of people. So crowd. Then a bunch of grapes. When we are saying a group of grapes, we will not say group of grapes, we will say bunch of grapes. Okay, so did you get what is a collective noun? Collective noun are the names of groups or collection of things taken together of same kind. Okay, that is called a collective noun. Okay, did you understand? After the collective noun, we will be learning about the abstract noun. Okay, abstract noun is also very easy. By hearing the name, you may feel abstract noun, oh, what it is. But don't worry, it is very easy. Abstract noun, see here, some words that will say our emotions, our feelings, our thoughts. Okay, the quality of a person or the condition, the state of mind, how we are. Okay, so all these say us about the abstract noun. These are the names given to the abstract noun. So now you will ask what emotions, what feeling, what is that? You did not understand. I will tell you. See, just look on the board. Wisdom keeps us safe. What is the state of mind here? Wisdom. That you have to be wise. Wisdom, the quality of becoming wise. That will always keep us safe. That is a quality of a person. So here our abstract noun will be wisdom. What is our abstract noun? Wisdom. Yes. Now the next one. Anger is bad for the health. Anger. That is our emotion. What we feel. We feel angry at someone. So anger. Here, anger is our abstract noun. Now see, bravery should be rewarded. Bravery. Bravery is what? Is the quality of a person to be brave. So bravery should be rewarded. Okay, so here wisdom, anger, bravery. These are the abstract nouns. And one more thing, abstract nouns we cannot see, touch, hear, smell. Not those. What is in our thoughts, what we feel, what we think, or the emotions, the feeling what we have. These come under the abstract noun. So it is a name given to the quality, an idea, emotion or condition of a person that cannot be seen, we cannot touch, we cannot hear. So all these words come under the abstract noun. Okay, did you understand? That is very easy. Now when we do the practice work, you will understand it better. Okay. So now we learned all the 4 different kinds of noun. That is common noun, proper noun, collective noun and the abstract noun. So once again, the 4 nouns, proper noun, common noun, collective noun and abstract noun. So 4 noun we learned, different kinds of noun we learned 4. Yes, what are they once more? Proper noun, common noun, collective noun and abstract noun. So one quick revision. Proper noun, what? Name of a person, place, animal or thing. Special names given. Okay. And common noun means it is the things found common. Common names given to the person, animal, thing, etc. Then is our collective noun. Collective noun is what? The group of people or animal or thing, we say collective noun, group. And the last one is the abstract noun. What is the abstract noun? Abstract noun is the thought or the feelings, the condition or the state of mind. Okay, so I hope you understood the proper noun, common noun, collective noun and the abstract noun. So I have given you 4 examples here. So we will just try doing that. Let me see whether you will understand what is a proper noun, common noun, collective and abstract noun. Okay. So first I will read one by one. Kiran stays at 10 Cherry Street. Once more. Kiran stays at 10 Cherry Street. So here what all are the nouns? First we saw a name, Kiran. So what is that? It is a proper noun. I am writing short form, okay? P, proper noun. Stays at 10 Cherry Tree. Cherry Tree, Cherry Street. Sorry, not tree, Cherry Street. So Kiran stays at 10 Cherry Street. So that's the name of that street. Yes. So Cherry Street is also a proper noun. Understood? Now the next one, number 2. She is playing with her brother. She is playing with her brother. So here which is the noun? Any name is there? Special name? No. But anything common can you find? Yes. Which one is that? Yes, brother. That is our common noun. Yes, correct. Now next one what? The monkey was excited. The monkey was excited. So what is here? Monkey. So what is monkey? That is a common noun. That is found common. Monkey. Okay. Was excited. Excited means what? It is the abstract noun, the feeling. So excited is abstract noun. That is the feeling of that monkey, that it is very excited. Now what's the last one? A committee of 5 was appointed. A committee of 5 was Appointed. Now what is this? Committee. Committee is what? A group of people. That is, a group of 5 people was appointed. Okay, so committee. Also here it is collective noun. It is collective noun. A group, a collection of 5 people. That is the collective noun. So, I hope you understood the different types of nouns. Proper noun, common noun, collective noun and abstract noun. Now, what we have to do? We have to practice this. We have to check with all the sentences whether you are able to understand these 4 different types of noun. Okay, so I will be sending you the worksheet and you can do the answers in that and check by yourself that whether you understood the different kinds of noun. Okay, so till we see the next class, bye, namaste.